Mike, let's pick up where we left off on Tuesday night then. There must be a few more smiles around the place after a last-minute winner in the Cup.
Yeah, wins always help. Can't hide away from that. I think the obviously the questions after the game were will the win help morale and all those types of things. And internally, I didn't feel that. The players were in constant dialogue around obviously a complete shift in terms of what we're trying to do, a complete change of direction. So what comes with that from a leadership perspective, I've got to make sure that those anxieties and those worries that we're talking through them, we're having dialogue all the time. And what I felt from the players after the 2 games was disappointment naturally, but complete belief in what we're doing, a real enjoyment in the style that we're doing, and an understanding that this is going to take a little bit of time to find the right flow. So win helps obviously, but it wasn't like desperation, like thank God we've got a win over the line. It wasn't that. It was more played young players, kept a clean sheet. The whole feeling around it was a really, really positive feeling.
A lot was made rightly about the 2 academy players playing and also all the changes that were made. But on the plus side as well, it's a full week's rest for many of the players that played last week, and I guess some selection headaches for you going into the weekend.
Yeah, but I'd rather those headaches than the opposite. I thought the players that came into the team give themselves a real opportunity to feature this weekend. Obviously, the ones that didn't play obviously have had a bit of a breather. It's going to be a marathon of a season, 50 plus games. So like I keep saying to all the players, just because you haven't featured or not featured as much as you want maybe in the first few games, it's going to be if we're going to be successful this season, it's not going to be 11 players that's going to make us successful. It's going to be a full squad. It's going to be the staff behind the scenes. It's going to be the fans. It's going to be everyone connected to the football club. So it's going to be a real group effort. So positive week. Players rested. Players got minutes under the belt. Won a game of football. Young players played in the team. So a real positive week.
It's only a couple of weeks since we went to Bradford, a newly promoted side. We face another one now in Doncaster, who've had a flying start to the season. A really tough test awaits us on Saturday.
Yeah, but I think every game's going to be tough. I think, Exeter, Reading, the games after Saturday are going to be tough for different reasons. Every game's going to be tough for different reasons. I think the big thing with the Doncaster game, they've got a huge amount of momentum behind them. They haven't lost the game for a long, long time. And they've got a manager that knows the league, he knows the level. They've got a real balance within their team. They've got a real kind of continuity. They've recruited well in the summer, so it's going to be a tough game. But as I always say, we've got to focus internally. We've got to focus on what we're trying to create, and we've got to focus on our game plan and the way we want to play. And they would have watched us, albeit the 2 games we haven't got maximum points. The opposite actually. But they would have watched us and know that spells in that game were a really, really good team.
Get a lot of long away trips and overnighters as well. Are you someone that enjoys them? Is it a buoyant atmosphere? Is it still that new players have to get up and sing an initiation song in the hotel before? What's the vibe like on a Wycombe away day?
I'm not sure I can tell. Say on camera. No, it's good. It's good. You get to spend time with the coach. You have your kind of card school, and you have your kind of Netflix ones that kind of sit and get their headphones on. But from a personal perspective, I get to spend time with the staff, get to know the staff on a more personal level. It's fairly tame. I want to kind of old Wycombe and say old Wycombe, but I want to kind of give some real amazing stories. But I don't think I can. It's fairly tame, and I normally sit in the meeting room and just go over the game plan and all kind of really boring stuff, like proper like head teacher boring stuff. So look, the result on Saturday is the most important thing. We've got to come away with a positive result. We know it's going to be a really long season. We believe in what we're doing. I think the culture internally has been and continues to be really, really strong. And I go back to my point, we believe in what we're doing, and when we've got belief and we've got players that believe in it, very, very soon we're gonna win games, win lots of games, but we're gonna win really convincingly with a really good style of play.
And one person who won't be on the bus to Doncaster, of course, Richard Cona. Fantastic move for him on Wednesday to Queen's Park Rangers. He's back today to say his goodbyes. I know you haven't seen him yet because we've borrowed you for this, but great for Rich and for the club as well. A real success story of a player who's playing non-league football at a very low level, sort of 18, 19 months ago, and now gets his move to the Championship.
Yeah, I've just told the staff to lock him in my office, but whether we've had the opportunity to lock him in, but no, look. There's been a huge amount of interest, and the club have turned down a lot of bids. And I've got to give credit to the people above me and the people that have employed me in terms of they've held their ground. They wanted value. They feel they've got value. It's really bittersweet for me because we want him to stay and be a part of what I feel is going to be a really exciting project. And we know that's going to take time. But ultimately, I think his desire to get closer to the national team and play international football meant that he would have to play at a higher level, and he's done that, and I wish him all the best. Not only is he a talented young footballer, he's a really, really good human being with really good values and morals, and on behalf of the whole dressing room and everyone here at Marlow Road, we wish him nothing but the best.
Well, Mike, try and have some fun on the bus up to Doncaster. We'll see you up there.
We'll try.